Good afternoon. No, it's the morning still. Never mind. Still 3 minutes for the morning left. Yes. No. Yeah. I didn't stream yesterday. I streamed the day before. So, yeah. It was 2 days ago. I, enjoyed playing it on that stream. I enjoyed being able to, go fast. Once when I was going through like the game at normal speeds, at at the the exploratory speeds, it was a little. It didn't catch my interest as much. I liked it, but it dragged a little bit. But going at it faster I quite enjoyed. So I've decided that I'm going to do that again today. I've got quite a few levels that I've not beat in badge time, and so I'm just gonna work towards that. If I don't do it in my time limit that I've set for the stream, which I'm not going to tell you, then I won't, and we'll see how I feel. If I'm going to play it on a different stream, but that's what I'm doing today. Good day, Maya. Good day. How is things going? I personally am drinking an energy drink that is out of date. My dad went foraging for things on the side of the M25, came back with a tray full of energy drinks that went out of date 2 days ago. Do I like it? No, not really, actually. Am I going to drink more of it? Probably. I didn't even know it's a Lucozade Alert, if you're wondering. It's mango peachade. I've never. It's in a can that's reminiscent of the Red Bull sized cans, and I've tried Red Bull once and didn't really like it because I think that it's like too too concentrated. You got with Monster, it's like there's more of it, but it's actually the same content. The amount of like energy juice in it is the same between Red Bull and Monster. It's just that Red Bull is much more concentrated, I think. Echo's downfall is hubris. Echo didn't do mythic splits, and Liquid did, and now Liquid is one boss ahead. Oh, is it fucking Race to World First? I forgot about that. I would have been keeping an idea. I would have been watching it. I mean, I still could. It's not. We've probably still got some time left. Or I still got quite a bit of time left before someone finishes it. But I've not really. I don't know. I've known nothing about this expansion because it's like World of Warcraft is so far from what it was when I first started playing. I mean, it is the same for you, but you're still playing it. So I get emails. It's like, oh, the raid's just turned on. Do you want to come and do that? Do you want to come do the raid? Huh? And I'm like, no, actually, no, I don't. Not particularly, thank you. But I did with the previous expansion. I did enjoy watching a little bit of the race for World First. Is the rating good? As in, like, is it what people wanted? Kind of, because you said that like you can't use, add-ons get outlawed. It's like, is it good? I don't know if you've tried it yet. If my memory serves me correctly, your raid day is either today or tomorrow. It's got Anthony Joshua on this can of Lucozade. I don't actually know who Anthony Joshua is. I think he's a boxer. I only know the name Anthony Joshua from that One Sans Beanstalk song. I can't remember which one it was. I'm not playing Zelda, I'm playing Bombun. Can't you see the big Comic Sans letters that says starting soon? How dare you misinterpret what I've done? Honestly, if I could, this would be a good way of actually playing GameCube games. Like, this would be a decent screen for doing it. Although I think it needs to be a little bit bigger. Oh, what? So now am I playing Nintendo? Stop misinterpreting what I've done. Stop it. I spent hours rendering this. Don't make me change it. It didn't actually... Well, some of it took hours. Rendering takes a long time. It would have taken me 150... It would have taken me a long time to render it in Cycles. I did it in Eevee, so it didn't take very long because it used fucking ray tracing and shit like that. Even then, it's still imperfect. You have to do all manner of little tricks here and there. When I say all manner of little tricks, I mean barely any. If you look closely, you can see that like the actual video doesn't bend with the screen either. You can see there's a curve to the screen based like the black bars around it, the black border on it. But if you actually look at any lines that are parallel on the video, then it doesn't bend to the screen. That's just I can't really remember why it's like that. It was just one of those things that I noticed too late. Same with the scan lines. They don't follow the curvature of the screen either. But the screen is curved. When are they making Zelda Wind Waker woke? They're gonna get rid of Link. Gonna remove him. I don't really know what you could do to make Wind Waker woke. I don't actually think there's anything in it that's too bad. Why am I doing it this ungodly early of an hour? It's 12 o'clock. It's the middle of the day. It is it is the center of the day, and it's Good Friday. I think. Is it Easter on Sunday? I think it might be. I don't really know what Good Friday means. I just know that it's the Friday before Easter, I think. That's all it is. Well, because Maya, Jesus died for our sins, that's good. And we actually, Easter is when he resurrected and everyone went, oh shit, he's back. Well, what about our sins? I thought you died for them. Have you just given them back? And everyone felt the weight of their sins return. As he ascended to heaven and went, later losers, enjoy your sin. I didn't kill Jesus. Don't lump it on me. It was the Romans, they did it. Hi, Silver. Also, like, you know, with you know, today being, you know, with it being the middle of the day here, it's actually like pretty late in my day because I woke up at 7:30. What do you mean I'm a descendant of the Romans? No, I'm not. I'm a descendant of the Welsh, I think. Maybe the Scottish. I don't know anything about the Romes. Does that mean that anyone who lives on the like the American continent, whoever, you know, the people who live natively on the American continent or on like the Asian continents, are they free of sin? Are they free of sin, of the sin of killing Christ? or because Jesus didn't die for their sins, they are actually full of sin. Christianity is confusing. But see, I'm an old man. I can't lie in bed for very long, or else I get a headache. I get a headache when I lie in bed for short amount of times. It doesn't really matter how long I've been in bed for. I've basically just always got a headache. I should probably get that checked out, but that would require like making a doctor's appointment and talking to people. And say I could go to the doctor and they'd be like, yeah, that's a problem. Maybe you should take paracetamol or something. Or I could just go and take paracetamol. So I could have autism. I've never been checked. I definitely, like, looking back on me as a child, definitely see patterns of undiagnosed mental illness that they probably should have dealt with. You just really, you start like replaying things in your head and be like, oh, you know what? Maybe someone should have done something about that. Never have you known of Christ before his death. In the 3 days he spent dead in the underworld, based on Christian fanfiction, he preached to the savages. Does that mean that Christ is an info hazard? Christ is an info hazard in which you condemn people to hell just by saying his name near them. If I go into a public place and shout the word Christ at the top of my lungs, I have condemned everyone there who didn't know previously about Christ to hell. We can assume that I'd do it in like Nepal or somewhere, not, you know, the middle of London. Is Jesus Christ an SCP? Although I'm an Englishman, tell you how to tell the difference between Welsh and Gaelic language. You need it for GeoGuessr. You don't. You don't know the difference. You just have to hope and pray that you get something. You just get something else that can tell you. Welsh looks like looks unpronounceable, and Irish looks like a language that's unpronounceable. You just have to get a feeling of it. Because you're getting too stimulated, so you go rest. You're getting stimmies. I've started stimming recently. I've noticed that about myself, but it's like been helping. If I get like really anxious and nervous, if I start like stimming, if I start like shaking my hands and like jumping up and down, a lot of that nervousness kind of dissipates and turns into excitement. I'm ignoring that bit about Jesus gooning. Everything is besides Christianity. Something else that took that up here in the 2020s. Jesus was a custom-made SCP. As an Englishman, I just don't care. True, we don't care about other languages. It's just it. No one speaks Welsh. Welsh is a dead language. Irish is a language that people want to keep. People want to keep Irish, which makes sense. Welsh isn't a real language, but Ireland has suffered a lot at the hands of the English, so I can't say anything bad about the Irish. There's an outdoor story where an Indian Inuit asked a preacher, if you went to hell if you didn't know about Jesus. Preacher said no. Indian asked them, why did you tell me? See? Jesus is an SCP. Jesus is an SCP. But no. I want to see cock. Oh, I've still got that blasted over my speakers because I forgot to turn them off. But no, don't worry, Visferic. Stimming is not injecting. Stimming is just like, I think it was like an autistic TikTok trend, as in a trend on TikTok of autistic people where they showed off that they stimmed. Which is basically just jumping up and down or vibrating. But it does help. I can see why people do it. I can see why moving yourself a little bit helps. Jesus is a friend of mine. I have a friend in Jesus. Jesus is a friend of mine. He taught me how to pray. Wait. He taught me how to live my life as it should be. He is like a Mountie. He always gets his man. And he'll try to catch you any way he can. Oh no, zap you. I think it's zap you any way he can. Jesus is a friend of mine. Oh fuck, what have I done? Sorry, alright. I was hitting my desk. That's something else that I like doing. I like making a lot of loud noises. I like making loud noises, but I always feel bad because, you know, I do have a little bit of a conscience, so I never actually do it because I know it's going to annoy people. I like smacking on my desk as hard as I can. It's just something alluring about it. And I just did it there, and if I hit my desk hard enough, my mouse jumps up, and that triggers some of it, so... And I clicked on something on my thing, and something happened, and don't worry about it. Don't worry. Stop panicking. When I was, like, really young, I used to smack my head on desks a lot. I think that might be why I am like I am. Silver, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get me spraying guff on stream. You know what? Now that thinking about it, I very possibly could have been autistic. That implies that I'm not anymore. But thinking back on just some of the way I used to act in secondary school, there's definitely times where, like, I just, like, slam my head on the desk as hard as I can just to make a loud noise. Or, like, when I was in primary school and we'd be, like, have an assembly or whatever, sometimes I'd try and clap my hands as loud as physically possible to the point where the teachers would look at me. I think I may have been a dodgy little child. And, like now while I'm driving, I have difficulty. I have quite a bit of difficulty answering questions when the instructor asks me questions. Like he'll ask me a question, and I know that I'm like, okay, I'm mentally busy right now. I'll put that off until I'm a little bit further down the road and I can think, you know, I'm not thinking about what I'm thinking about now. But then I'll overthink that and I'll just never answer, and he'll just kind of stare at me as I'm sat there not answering any questions. Beery. I've made it this far. Just about. Da, da. Da, da. But I'm not ignoring him. It also doesn't help that he's not a native English speaker. And so sometimes I find it hard to pick out whether he's giving an instruction, asking a question, or just making conversation. You know, I can understand when he can speak English well enough to understand him. It's not like he can't speak any English at all. But when I've got a lot of stuff going on in my head and I'm not like looking at him, it could be a little bit difficult to pull out what he's saying. But it's, you know, it'd be a read. Once I'm like driving and on my own, I won't have to worry about that, and I can drive as fast as I want. And I don't have to worry about someone asking me questions and asking me what type of traffic light it is that we're coming up towards. And it's like, surely, you know, there's different in the UK, well, actually, just in general, you got traffic lights and pedestrian crossings. But the rules for traffic lights and pedestrian crossings are basically exactly the same. So I don't really see why there needs to be as a driver, there needs to be a full distinction between them. Like, if I know that I've got to be looking at them to know if they're going to change to red. So surely, whether it's a pedestrian crossing or... Because if it's a pedestrian crossing, you've got to look out for pedestrians wanting to cross and know whether, you know, if they press the button, okay, it's going to turn red. But there's no set amount of time between it going from red... between someone pressing the button and it going red. Meaning that it doesn't actually matter whether it's a pedestrian crossing or a traffic light, because traffic lights that are automated also have no set amount of time between going from green to red. So, and I've got to look at them anyway to see if there's pedestrian, to see if it's turning red, just regardless. So I'm going to look for pedestrians or it turning red. So I'm looking at them. So what's the actual point of differentiating between the two of them? You know, inefficiency is what I'm saying. No wonder I'm going to have to wait a month to do my theory test, and then I'm going to have to wait like 9 months to do my practical test, because we're spending all our time differentiating between pedestrian crossings and traffic lights. I added the CRT effect. I'm glad you noticed it, because I added it really subtly, or I tried to add it a bit, a level of subtlety, but enough that you could notice it. Because if I went too subtle with it, then it would add like a weird like banding effect to the screen where it looks like there's circles. So I had to find a nice little middle ground. Just don't look too closely at the CRT effect, because you'll notice, I mentioned earlier, you'll notice that it doesn't follow the curvature of the screen. It doesn't bend, it just goes from one side to the other. But that is still done in Blender. I didn't edit that in after the fact. That is an extra little, there's a wave node. I don't know if it's a node actually. It's a little bit of it's a wave shader that I've added to it to make it, and then I've multiplied it. I combined the layers. I did it all in Blender, and I'm proud of that fact. Though I did edit some of it. How much did I make? Well, I didn't make Shadow the Hedgehog. I didn't make the game Shadow the Hedgehog. And I own Shadow the Hedgehog, the game, somewhere, I think. Do I? I made everything that you're seeing on screen out of, in a blend file. The game, everything is a little bit more detailed as well. Yeah, a lot of it got lost in the render because I had to use a different render engine. In Blender, there's two different render engines. There's EV and Cycles. There's actually Workshop or something like that as well, but we don't worry about that. And Cycles does everything like it fully renders and calculates light beams and paths and all that. But that was going to be taking like 30 seconds per frame. And so just one of these clips was going to take over like 160 hours. And so I went from 30 seconds per frame down to about 0.22 seconds per frame if I did it in the slightly less detailed way. So it's a compromise. But I think it looks fine as it is. Your own shadow is in your basement. It's unfortunate though, I will say, unfortunately, the let's just say the website in which I acquire GameCube games has ran out of GameCube games, and so I can only use the ones that I already have to add for a screen or to turn into a screen on here, and that's unfortunate because there are a few that I would still like to do, and I either have to find a new means of acquiring GameCube games to record, or I'm going to have to spend a substantial amount of money obtaining a converter to plug into the GameCube to then record from it, which is going to be like 60 to 70 to a million pounds. Which I would like to do, but I also don't have that kind of money to splash on something as frivolous as that. So we've got this for now. I've got 2 or 3 more. Excuse me. I have 2 or 3 more sort of start screens to add into the playlist. I think I've got a couple more. I got more I can put into there just to give it a little bit more variety. Do I own that GameCube? Not that GameCube. Well, I mean, that GameCube, I made it. I made that GameCube, so it doesn't have the word Nintendo on it anywhere because that would have been too much effort for no visual outcome. So technically, it's not a Nintendo GameCube. That is an Endless Bread brand GameCube. I'm not playing War Thunder. Not on stream. You're not going to get a War Thunder stream. I've stopped doing that. We're never playing War Thunder on stream again. No matter how much they beg and plead. I don't want to. Because the game makes me sad. That's a trick question, Maya. I know you will never pay me. G.I. I don't know anything about G.I. Joe. Maybe he's just a farmer, Salty. Maybe he's a GI that's in the farmer. That is farming with his hoe. The problem is that my GameCube is black, so it just wouldn't look very appealing, I don't think. And also, initially I wanted an orange GameCube. And in fact, the texture of that GameCube is orange. The texture of that is orange, but the lighting makes it pink. Because there are orange GameCubes. They got released exclusively in Japan. And, well, you can get, like, modified ones that over here. But there were pink... orange GameCubes got released exclusively in Japan. And I would really like one, but I haven't got one. And so I made that one orange because that's the one that I wanted. But then once I did all the lighting, it ended up pink. I was like, I like the colour pink. I'll leave it with that. I'm not answering the question, Maya. Because it also depends on how much money I get paid. My morals are malleable. But only if the price is right. I need to remember if I know, or I need to find out if I remember how to play Bombun, because even though it's only been 2 days, that's 2 days too many for me to remember how to play a game like this. But I have been sat here for how long? We're about to hit 30 minutes. There we go. We're at 30 minutes of stalling. And I think that might be enough time for me to stall before I start playing. So I think I'm going to do that. 40 or you're out. I can't stall for much longer. I'm out of stalling content. I could just sit here in silence for the next 10 minutes. I could talk to you about Simpsons Hit and Run. I could tell you, not a thing, actually. I couldn't tell you anything. I'm gonna turn... Wait. Oh, no. I notice I'm yelling. I'm always yelling. Bring that up so I can actually see how loud I'm being. So I know that I'm not being too loud. There we go. I'm probably not yelling now. Probably. Actually, we'll get rid of that. Don't need this. Oh! You would appreciate a bit of peace and quiet. That's understandable. Well, if you just reach for your speakers or your volume button and just hold it down, as in the down part, the button. You know, if you're on a phone, hold down. If you've got speakers, just turn the knob to the left, and the peace and quiet should appear. One thing I was going to do as well about the starting screen, and I didn't because it didn't, for some reason the audio in the recordings didn't work, so I just didn't. I was considering having the actual soundtrack of whatever's playing on the start screens to play on the starting soon screen, and then just put a low pass filter on it so it sounds like a little bit, so it sounds numb, I guess. But I could do that. It's gonna be a lot of work, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it. You press it down arrow and now you can't see the screen. Well, that's good enough. That's close enough, at least. Alright, I'm going to start playing Bombun. Sorry, it's not been 40 minutes. I need to... I can't stall for any longer. I know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's the way it is. I need to remember. I need to do some warm-ups and pretend that I can play the game. I'm gonna do level 1 again just to try and remember how to play the game. Also, I got my hair cut yesterday, so if I look slightly different, how do I play this game? All right, it's something like that, wasn't it? I think that was, yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, I know how to play the game. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. I remember. Don't look at that. Or that. Don't look at this. I'll figure it out. I think we're on pace. That's on pace. That's like roughly on pace for world record, I think. It's gonna be, can I like... I wonder if it is just quicker to like take a hit there. It doesn't say anywhere that I can't take hits to get like the badge times. But I'm not going to do it anyway. I'm not going to do badge time in this one because I didn't restart earlier. And I've also done badge, so there's no reason for me to. Okay. I'll get back into the swing of things. In time. How far did I get? I got to here. Oh, yeah, I remember what was going on here. Is that a boss? Did I get badge on that one? I didn't get badge on. I'm gonna get badge on this one. I'm gonna see if I can get badge on this one instead. Just 'cause it's a boss and it might not be too difficult for me to do since I've not played much. And I actually know how to play this boss now. No! No! happening? I'm not gonna get badged like that. I've died. No, I don't need the shop. It's over there, 'cause I don't need it in my face. Fucking. Go. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't think I need to have the little UFO following me. Go. But I still don't really know what double points means. No! I was trying to cheese it, but I was trying to narrow it down. I'm trying to save frames. I gotta save the frames. There we go. Okay. I wonder if... No, I don't think there is any way of getting up there quicker. Wait! Okay. It's annoying. Then again, at the end of last stream, I switched outfit into the Nerdo outfit, so it's possible that that could be my downfall. Maybe I need the pink outfit to fully know what I'm doing. That's I think that proves it. No, no! I was trying to read chat at the same time as playing. It didn't go well. Guys, so we're going to be doing more Bombun. Oh, also, the divorce went well, if you're wondering. That is true, my divorce did go well. Because I didn't actually really... I just didn't want them to take the life-size Bombun statue that I got. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to make sure that I hold on to that, and they, they let me keep it. They took the kids, they took the house. But I got the Bombun statue, so who's talking, who's laughing now? It would be me, but we're focusing. I will say, like, I feel like a lot of a number of speedrunners look miserable. Probably not because they are miserable, but because they do have to focus a lot if they're like high level speedrunners, then they're gonna have to focus heavily. And most people aren't. Most people, I think, do have like resting misery face. I'm not a high level speedrunner, so I don't have to focus. I should be focusing. That's the problem. There we go. I got A on that one. But that was a warm up one. Because now I've got to do this. Though, I was struggling on this one last stream, but that was mostly because, I think mostly because I was, it was the end of the stream, and I just needed to get some R&R. No! That being said, I think it's also like some people who speedrun probably do have it in them to be exciting and focused at the same time. I think one of my favorite speedruns that I watched was Tomato Anus's Halo Anthology speedrun that he did at one of the AGDQs. Because in there he like had he had like props and things and was like teaching people what the run was at the same time as doing it. Penis. Just thinking about the idea of the speedrunner having a mental breakdown, like a midlife crisis. His wife has just left him breakdown while like getting a new record on like Mario 64. Just like so much. You know, they can't all be that miserable, but just like being actually miserable but doing something that the community is like cheering and really happy, and you're just there like, oh, I'm never gonna see my kids again. Ow, stop it. It's Jova. Actually, I think I can make a few mistakes. I think I'm being a little bit overly pedantic in my restarting, but I'd prefer to get the early part of the stage at least somewhat consistent before I if I'm failing early on, then I'm gonna struggle later on when I have to restart later on in the level. What is this Whiskey Taser Divorce video? What is this? Oh yeah, I didn't need any health. Nope. That's like, it's slightly more effective. I've been for most of the, every time I go to that bit where I start using the power up, every time I do that, I've been like throwing it at the wall next to me. And I don't think I need to do that. I think I'm just adding more complications. This is actually Bombun. This is a different game. Stop it! It's hurting me. I don't know if it's like... I don't know if it's... Why is my controller getting caught on? Oh, that. I don't know if... No, don't worry about it. God of Bombun. That game just kept going, didn't it? They just kept making more of those. I don't need Bob on Battlefield, not yet. No, I was too quick. Stop it. No! I've completely forgotten how I'm supposed to do that part. Maybe I should get rid of the little UFO get rid of the little UFO that's following me. I don't think I need it. I don't think it changes anything in terms of the amount of time I spend in the game. It just makes it so I have to keep moving. But I've got to do that anyway. I don't sound miserable enough to perform well. Oh, let me just get into the mindset of it. Is this better? Hold on, let's go back to the shop. Hello, my... Actually, you know what I can do as well? Yeah. Get into the right mindset. Just make it really dark. Make it really miserable. Alright guys, today I'm going to be doing some TV attempts on Bombun. Dad just died this morning, but, you know, grind set and all that, you know. It's, okay. Let's go. I didn't get rid of the thing. The whole fucking place. Actually useless. I think I need like the I need the screen. I need the screen to be even brighter, I think. So, thanks for your concern about my dad, but it's fucking whatever. Yeah, so I think to get my PB up, you know, I need to like really, you know, just tighten up my approach on a lot of these jumps and just stick to the plan sort of thing, you know. Get my inputs right and maybe cut a few corners here and there, you know, just the plan's solid. We've been doing it for 6 weeks at this point, so it's like, you know, it's not that much. It's not much of a difference, but yeah. The last thing my dad said to me actually is that you know, he wasn't proud of me. No. Oh, it's fucking annoying. Is there anything up? No, I thought I had a power up. Penis. Oops. Hawk. No, because I didn't do the thing. Ah! I want to turn the light back on. I don't like it. It's too dark. Well, I like it. I do like it being a little bit dark, but at the same time, I don't want people to think I'm actually miserable. Don't worry, I'm not miserable. My face just looks like that. Oh, I can. Yeah, getting the bomb to stick there is on that bit is annoying. There's definitely somewhere within it is a setup. I know there'll be a setup somewhere. I've got to get better at timing timing the bomb so I don't walk into the explosion. That's something I need to get better at. I need to get better at... No! I need to get better at actually pulling off the double jump. And then here, one thing that I do need to do is I need to be able to touch the ground here before I do that jump. Because if I don't touch the ground, then I can't do a double jump. You said, I wish you wouldn't be speedrunning Friday Night Club every day and got me some grandkids before I died. They just won't get it. That's the thing. That's the thing. Friends and family, you know, you gotta leave them behind sometimes if you want to get that PB. Sacrifices must be made on the road to greatness, you know. They just don't understand that. Okay, if I don't do it, if I'm not like, I do that, because I don't think I need to get it that close. If I find where I need to like press the bomb, because if I do like that and then do another one, I need to get, I think what I need to do is do 2 bombs. 1 bomb and then a second bomb to get it, to throw it over there. I think. But I also think, I don't know if I have to be incredibly close. Because... Penis. I don't think I have to be that close. I'm not going to restart. I'll just go and map it out. Because... Ooh, hold on. Nah, I don't think that's going to do anything. Like that. Nah. Kicking it doesn't really change the distance. It changes it a little bit, but... Because I can kick the bombs, but it's just something I've not really used too much. Oops. That's the other thing is that I need to get a bomb. Unless... Oh, fuck. I need to stop doing that. Because I think what I need to also do... So I need to be able to get in the air. I need to get a bomb to the edge of the spikes. Then I need to get now I need to throw a bomb to land on the wall. I think you can do it without getting it, but I potentially need a bomb to land on the wall that I'm trying to get to the top of, on the other side of the gap. But unless I just... Because I do have plenty of time to kind of do it. I'm not really utilizing the strat of just go onto the spikes. Because that could be a thing. Elsewhere is fantastic, just needs to work on communication, aim, map awareness, crosshair placement, econ management, pistol aim, up, flicks, grenade spots, smoke spots, pop flashes, positioning, bomb plant positions, retakes, bunny hopping, spray control, and getting kills. That is true. But other than that, I'm really good at this game. Other than that, that is, you know, I'm a top tier player. I don't know how to not take so much damage here. That was my fault, but yes. Where does he get the bombs from? Well, you know. You ever seen rabbit shit before? Have you ever seen the shape of a bomb? I rest my case. You go away. Let me... It's all coming together. Why do I keep doing it? Why am I so bad at that one jump? I'm just like everyone. I'm just a game reviewer. It's my true calling of game reviewer is coming out. Mom, Dad, sit down. I've got something to tell you. You may have seen it coming a long time ago, but I have to tell you. I'm a game reviewer. I gotta slow it down. Right now, I have plenty of time. I'm not in a rush to do it here. I don't think changing the size of the bomb will change anything. I don't know. Unless I know it's possible because we did do it last stream. But I'm also like, if I'm just going for badge time, I don't know if it's necessary. I think it's got to be something like that. So around, I've got to throw it. I have to throw it from the middle of the second to last brick slot section to get it to land where I want it. And if I can get there with full health, I might just be able to tank it. And then when I'm going, I got to then run into it, jump into it. Then while I'm in it, Or, yeah, while I'm in it, then I have to throw another bomb so it gets lifted up, goes, hits the wall. Then I double jump, then maybe do whatever I need to do. Maybe. It's probably completely unnecessary. I just really like doing sneaky little things like this. That's annoying. Okay. Don't use any more bombs than necessary. Because that's how you get hit. Okay. I have to throw a bomb from here, then like that. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm figuring it out. Alright. Because we can get up here with only one bomb. We don't have to use any kind of trickery. We can just do that. I'm just making it more difficult than I need to. Then do that. There we get in there, okay. I've not even started to think about how I'm going to get through the rest of the level. Come on! This is just like how, when I considered speedrunning Mario 64, I gave up on speedrunning Mario 64 simply because there was one trick that I wanted to do, and I couldn't do it, and I gave up. And it was like a higher level, you know, trick that only people that are who have already gotten a good speedrun down start doing. And I was like, no, I want to do this one trick because it looks fun. No, I'm an idiot. Oh. No. Oh, no, it's so close. I didn't reset here, so I'm not on time, but I've done it several times. I have to be getting close to end setup. The only thing I can think of is if there is a way of, you know, if I make sure that I do it all within a certain time. What is this disgusting little emote you've got? If I want a tip, what have you got for me? No, what do I do? Wait, why do I do that? Oh, it didn't hit me. Cheating. It's the tip of the iceberg as you push my patience. No. Yes. Sure. If you've got to, if you've got to send it on, if you've got to send it on Discord, go on. Can I go? No. I wondered if I could get high enough to see what was up top, but I think it might just be like those pillars might just be holding the roof up. And, so at least I'm getting that down. Oh no, that's not useful. So at least I've managed to stop oversimplifying. Over there, I think I may have figured out a route to take there. Is it actually, you know, ultimately, is it how much faster is it? Don't know, but I've found one. But, yeah, we're getting there with that. Oh, I missed the thing. It's alright, don't need it. We're good, it's fine. Run! No! Oh, we're out of time. It's over. It's Jova. I just need to make sure that I can. Oh, maybe actually, I don't know what that. I might be all right. I think I had plenty of time. I think I did that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I've got a feeling I didn't actually need to do the fancy little trick that I was trying to do, like to get badge time. I think I was complicating it. So I get tempted to go back and see how I went at the start of the stream last time, and the progress. The progress is amazing. Hey. It was. I was taking like 6 minutes. Look at that. I took 9 minutes on that one. We've not got to it yet. I've not beaten that, but I've got to beat that in 2 minutes. You know, that one there, 9 minutes. I've got to beat it in 2. Actually, that's 10 minutes. I did that in 10 minutes. That one's also close to 10 minutes. Almost 10 minutes on these, and I'm going to bring them down to 2. I think very doable, given that I've managed to get these. I want to try it. I want to try this again, see if I do it slightly better. It is. It is biblical levels of shit. Let's see if I can do this one slightly better. If I can't, if it takes me too many attempts, I'm not going to bother too much. 24 seconds to that point. Pretty decent. I think. I hope. Frames lost there. It's alright. Yeah, I don't even need to do it that way. There, look at that. I am actually epic. Oh, I don't need to do that. No, I didn't need to do that. I failed. I'm sorry, Sensei. You know, since I'm not in time, I'm not... Yeah, there we go. I do that in the as well to gain time. I'm gonna try it again. It's a fun level, actually. I've gone from hating this level to kind of actually liking it. To be fair, all these levels have been quite well designed for speedrunning. And I think that's probably the point. I mean, they intended that. On pace there, I think. But I have a feeling I might be able to get to the top of that bit I was just at. I think I might be able to get to the top of where I just was. With using less bombs than I use. Didn't look at that, so I very well could have just fucking smacked into things. But I'm kind of trusting that this game is built on cycles in such a way that you can just, if you play it properly, you will always hit the right cycle. Or you'll do that, like a bell end. There you go, sub 2. That was fun. I liked that. I got a little bit of a time loss towards the end on the bits where the pistons come out the wall, but I'm pleased with that. The fact that this one here, that the original level, I got down so much shorter than I anticipated I would. I hope she's watching. I'm gonna put that on, I'm gonna show that to my driving instructor. But now, no, I don't want to do that one. I've not done the first one yet. I know I did the boss one, but you know, I needed a pick me up at the beginning of the playthrough, you know. Got time save right here. Look at this. Look, don't worry about the frames I just lost. Shit. Okay. I've got quite a... I can't remember what my time was on this one. Do I sext him? No, but he did show me a picture of a bird the other day. And he showed me a video. He knew, he was like, oh, you know, you go out and take pictures of birds, don't you? And I was like, yeah. And so he was like, do you know anything about the birds that you take pictures of? You know, do you know anything about birds? You know their names or whatever? I was like, well, you know, if I see a bird that I've never seen before, then I'll look up its name. You know, I'll look it up, try and find out what it is that I'm looking at. And so he was like, oh, there's a bird that keeps trying to get through my back door. Yeah, I got a video of it. And so like next time when we pulled over next, he pulled out his phone and showed me this little bird trying to like on his showed me this little bird that was like sat on his door handle to get into his house. And he was like, oh yeah, no, it keeps trying to get into my house and it was trying to get into the car earlier. And I knew what bird it was the moment I saw it. I knew what bird it was. It was a long-tailed tit. And I knew it was a long-tailed tit because I love the long-tailed tit, one of my favorite small birds. And I saw it and was incredibly jealous that I spend so much time looking for him in the trees and like getting really blurry pictures of them as they like bouncing around all over the place. And he just got one trying to get into his house. So I'm a little bit, I'm jealous of that fact. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This bit's like annoying. It's actually tit, not tip. So your point is still valid, but you were wrong. It's the classification. It's the common bird type in the UK. There's quite a few of them. There's the long-tailed tit. There's the blue tit. There's the great tit. There will be other ones. I think there might be a grey tit. There's a coal tit. There are plenty of tits in the UK. Cock. There are tits aplenty. Yeah, I might be able to just get across there without having to... No, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hit the balloon. I have a bell end. I now have to find a new way to get around. No, I don't. I'm dead. Tits aplenty. That's my strip club. That's my... No, it's not my strip club. That's my bird-themed bar. That's my bird-themed aviary... my bird-themed aviary. Tits aplenty. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this bit. Unless there's just a timing that I've got to get right so I'm on the right cycle. I think that's probably the same with here, is I've just got to get the right timing for it. And that isn't it. Dun, dun. Then again, this here, the timing on that is slightly off. Yeah, I got the timing right. I think I've got to be getting there by like 22, 23 seconds. Nope, up here. Did I see the words League of Legends in the chat? Have I got to get the whacking stick? Can I just make it? Yes, but no. No, I didn't mean to do that. I should have stood down. I know I didn't reset, but it's alright. Got some people mad for fun. Sorry, got some people mad for it. Not in a for fun game mode in League of Legends. Life is good. Is there a I don't know? Is there a special event or something going on in League? Da-na-na-na-na. I was playing the there was definitely, you know, some things, because I was playing the War Thunder event last night, and like that had some people getting mad in it for seemingly no reason, and that's like coming from me who gets mad recreationally. Because like, it's like people don't really talk too often in game chat. You know, there's just, you know, you see it. Most times you might see someone say something, oh, and then they don't. You know, you don't really. You see them say something, but no one will really respond. But like in this instance, it's like it's the April Fool's event, so it's just for a bit of fun, really. And which, you know, is a good and a bad thing. Sometimes it's April Fool's is whatever, it doesn't matter. But I remember thinking it. But like someone was like, oh, someone in chat was just saying to themselves like, oh yeah, no, I'm first. I mean, how am I first in the leaderboard? Great. And then just someone else was like, no one cares. And I'm like, how are you so salty at this game that someone's just nonchalantly expressing that they're happy to be in first, and you're like, shut up, no one cares. And it's like, just, he's not hurting anyone. Yeah. I was like, yeah, no, I don't care that he's in first, but he's like, you know, he's not hurting anyone by expressing that. The nuke event is fun. I will say, kind of. It is kind of fun. Dodging the air-to-air the air-to-ground anti-radiation missiles are completely useless. Because the missiles get shot out the sky before they get anywhere near the target. Oh, piss! Oh, have I just found a way of doing it? I may have found a way of getting around the cycle. By accident. But yeah, it's like, it's a little bit fucky. I don't know how to deal with this bit. I could do that. Can I like cut some frames off there? I don't know. But yeah, no. When it's fun in this in it. So like the as I was what I've sort of found out is that you want to be playing it. Oh, I want to try something. What I've found out is, okay, no, it isn't possible to do that. Is that in the event, if you want to enjoy it, you want to be getting nukes off as fast as possible, because dropping nukes is the fun part. Yeah. That's the point of the event. That's what you want to be looking to do. And so the best way to do that is you get in one of the fighter aircrafts, you try and shoot down 2 enemies so you can get enough spawn points to get the smallest nuke. and then you just choose one of the airfields that's off to the side, and then you just take that nuke and just go and drop it on anti-air emplacements. Then you turn around and you do the same thing again. You land, you can I? Yeah, I can just make that. I don't actually need to I don't actually need to worry about the spiky platforms. You go and get you go land, you get your nuke back, and then you just rinse and repeat. You might get shot down occasionally by S-300 or whatever other anti-aircraft guns launchers just happen to be in the area. But if you just do that, rinse and repeat, you grind out the event relatively quick, and it's fun because you're just dropping nukes on repeat constantly. So yeah, that's fun. Sometimes if you're on the American team, you're always on the losing team, just full stop. But it's it can be fun. On one occasion I had fun because I flew. Everyone was like keeping like as low as possible because of the radar and everything, and all the anti-aircraft missiles that are just like flying around. And so like I decided like, is the anti-aircraft threat that much of a problem? And the answer is no. It doesn't really matter how high you are up. The threat remains relatively the same. So I just flew above everyone and pointed my nose down towards 3 guys and launched off a sequence of 3 missiles and got 3 kills, which was very satisfying, very fun when that happens. I messed that up, it's fine. And then on this other occasion, which was like the most fun thing I experienced, because it was so unserious in the way it kind of went down. We was on the losing team, and so I was just like going around trying to drop nukes on enemy bases, just for, you know, just because it's like, well, we're gonna lose, so I'll get as many points as possible. And around the edge of the map, or along one edge of the map, there's the coast, and the coast goes beneath the land. The land sits above sea level. And so I was taking that to flank around beneath radar and beneath all the enemy players to try to get to an enemy base. And while I was down there, I ran into 3 enemies doing the exact same thing, but to us. And I had ran into these players already as I was playing that match, so I knew that I was no match to these players. These players were so much better than me. They were in MiG-23s, and I was in a Phantom E. So I was going to die. There was nothing I could do. However, I did have underneath my plane at that moment a nuclear bomb. And we were rapidly heading up, like going head towards each other. We were head on, and I saw, you know, like 4 missiles coming towards me from their direction. And so I just waited until the very last second that those missiles were, you know, the frames before that missile hit me, and I let the bomb go. And then in my dying moments, I saw a nuke go off and 3 people get vaporized. And that was a very fun. That's one of the fun parts about it. No. So the event, it can be fun when it goes your way, at least a little bit. But then when you get smacked out of the sky by an S-300 that has been tracking you for ages and just won't stop tracking you, that's not fun. And also when you want to use the anti-radiation missiles because they're a cool little gimmick, but it won't work, so that's also a little bit annoying. So yeah, it has got a launch range of 100 kilometers, but if you do launch them, they will get shot out the sky long before they get to your target. That bit there is so finicky. Do I need to do this? I might be able to just bomb jump my way across to that side. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. No! I might be able to do that if I stand on the wall. I'll restart it. Penis. We are currently in a jorkless %, so that is a nullified run right there. No! I should run with rules like that. I should become a speedrunner but have my own rules that I just have to follow. And even if I get like even if I get a world record run on something, if I say the word cock or penis at any point during the run, it's over and I can't use it. No, you freaky little thing. I'm not sure if jumping that gap is faster. I'm not sure which is faster, going on the springs, on the trampolines, or if it is going that bit there. I don't know the timing. I don't know what the timing is, if there is timing for it. No. Like the thing is, hold on. If I like, yeah, I might be able to time it out better if I go up there, just so I'm not waiting around for the thing to flip over. It's alright. Fine. That's fine. Okay. I don't know when I turn to the camera, but it will do. Yeah, that's like, I think that's the route that I'm looking at. There really is like, that's like fraction of a second saving. Alright, we just tank that. We save frames everywhere else so we can tank that. Oh, I should have like an actual streamer just had a random timer on stream, and then had like input commands as well. Input overlay, so you can see what buttons I'm pressing, just to make it look like I'm an official, like a speedrunner, and not just trying to do this a little bit quickly. Just a timer that just isn't like counting down at all. Or it isn't, it's not even linked to anything. I just have it going. There's definitely a timing there that I can find. I just need to find it, I think. Yeah, look at that. I can see him in the distance taunting me. Those little pistons. No! I did it wrong. No. My time. No, you saw that. I didn't do that wrong. You probably didn't see it because I don't think I was actually looking at the screen. I think my eyes glazed over. No, it's not gonna work, but I might be able to cheese it. Yeah, look at that. Cheesed. And not even a speedrun timer. I could just have like an actual video of just like an egg timer. I assume that I did that in time. I assume it was like 2:10 for that one. No, yes, I did. It was 2:15. I did it quite significantly in time. I'm definitely trying too hard for this best time thing. What's the point of trying to be as fast as you can if you're not trying to be as fast as you can? Oh, now I've got to deal with these, and I don't like these bombs. They're much more annoying. I should try Wild Hard. See, the problem there is that if Twitch finds out, then they will ban me. And then they'll cut my penis off. Oops. Can if I stand on here? No. It really is. It's the Twitch surveillance state. I don't know if I reset the thing previously. No! I'm a spoon! I'm a Hessian bag in men's clothing. It's alright, we can... This is just a practice run. And as a result, I'm going to grab this just in case there's something I think I might need to try. Yeah, it's like I might be able to find a way to speed that bit up. I don't like this bit. No. Yeah, I'm definitely. I didn't actually look what badge time was on this one. but I'm just assuming that I'm not anywhere near it. But that's like, you know, don't worry about this. I don't need to, as long as I need to, sorry, I don't need to do it on this attempt. I can, I mean, I beat my high score at least. That's what the extra little bonus jingles is. Yeah, no, that's fine. 210. Yeah, I can do that as long as I just don't mess it up. Wait, did I choose the right one? Is this the yeah, yeah, I think it is. Penis. Also, you thought I was going to say the problem there is that I have erectile dysfunction. Well, there's where you're wrong. I would never admit to having that. Because we all know that, you know, that's like a major part of my character as Endless Bread. But yo. To be fair, the fact that I got as close as I did to beating this, to beating the par time, without actually resetting it at one point, is actually quite impressive. Don't worry about that. Just a minor time loss here and there. There we go. Plenty of time. That's an easy one. 1 minute 49. Really? It's 1 minute 48, but speedrunners always round down, I've noticed, so. You could get a 10 minutes, 4 seconds, and 99 microseconds, but they would still round that to 10 minutes, 4 seconds, or whatever I said. It's like, yeah, but it was kind of 5, wasn't it? Get counting the frames. I want proof that that really was a sub 5. No. No. I didn't touch the ground until from all the way down there. That's the sort of thing I'm looking at wanting to do. It's the sound it makes, right? Lift yourself up. Up, up, up. Fucking time it, bro. Look at that. Don't even need it. absolutely goated I am. Don't look at that. No, it's not. Don't. No. No. Stop. Don't look. Where are we going? Over there. Okay. That might not be possible. I might have to risk. I have to lose a little bit of time somewhere else. By going a little bit further forward. I know what I mean. I don't need to be able to describe what I'm saying as long as I can eventually show you, you know. Doing. No! My doing! I did so well! Doing. Up. Oh, I died right at the end. It's fine. I know what I've seen the way. Kind of, maybe. We'll find out. No! I was hoping you'd grab on. You didn't. The evil rapscallion didn't grab. It's plotting against me. The devs are doing hot updates just to go against me. I know what they're like. I know the sort of depraved little things that indie devs like to get up to. Ow! Don't hurt me, myself. Okay. There we go. Easy. See, the ones where I don't invent unnecessarily difficult tricks to shave off fractions of a second are actually not too difficult. I do find it funny that I did none of them in badge time. I did one. I think I did the final boss. The final boss is the only one I did in badge time by accident. Okay. I know a Voronoi texture when I see one. I think. It might not be actually. The texture on the lava. Oh, not gonna make it. I don't. There has to be. I would imagine that there I can. If I time it out right, then I can get there without having to wait. No. Okay. Penis. Is that? That's back to the beginning, isn't it? No! Good enough. Still a little bit, doesn't feel right. It feels like I'm getting there slightly too late. Oh, the thing wrong. Okay. No. I don't think that's possible. No! Okay, I might need to actually go down there. Maybe? Unless I can. I don't think I can, because I've got to... Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just follow it like normal. See if I can get like a couple seconds, maybe like a second off of whatever's going on here. Because that's what I think I need to be able to make that cycle. I might be alright if I can not mess it up. Oh wait, I'm thinking about it wrong. I don't need to go all three of them. I just need to get to the second one, and then that can get me up to the top. So I think as long as I can make it so that I'm there in time for the second one. It's like still not right though. Stop it! Okay. No, it's my bad. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Fuck. Okay, I'm getting carried away with the diving. I don't know how much speed you gain by like spamming that, if any. 'Cause it doesn't feel like much, but it does feel like some. No! Well, I mean, oh, wait, I might have just found a little speedy trick. I might have just found a shortcut. Can I... What can I do here? Or can I... I might... No, I don't think I can. No, okay, I'm gonna have to try to hit the switch. I think there is definitely some bonus to getting the jump out of a dive. That definitely feels like you retain more speed doing it like that. Don't touch that. Good. No, I needed to hit that. How do I do it quickly and not without dying? And it seems like the amount of speed you gain from the little dive, from diving out of it, is proportional to, well, somewhat proportional to how high you actually go, to stop you from, you know, doing that. Because it seems like when you do, oops, it seems like when you spam, when you do that, if you do it right, you can spam it really quick. Oh, okay, that might be slightly faster. To be fair, shaving off time, even unnecessarily small amounts of time, can help in a few places. Just because it can help with, so that might be a better way of doing that bit. Because it means that the bits that I struggle with later on, then I don't have to worry as much about. No, wow, I didn't touch that. Oh. This is a bit, I don't like the look of this bit. Does blind leap effect. And it works. No, I pressed the wrong button. I think I did it. I think that's good. I'm just gonna assume that was good and continue on my way. No. Okay. I might not have to wait for those. Penis. Why did I do that? What is fundamentally wrong with me? No. Okay. think there's a cycle that I can find where I do that. It's not that one. No. Oh, that's annoying. I need speed. I don't like going slow. I am a fast person. I didn't do it right. It's so slow. Please, my fast son, he is sick. Take him with you. No! Ugh. Yeah. Jump, jump, jump. Boop. Help. No. So much damage. So little time. Such a small rabbit. No. No. My hubris. Too quick for this game. You can't even control me. I wonder... I got an idea. I might be able to actually skip that final one if I'm quick enough. By just throwing one in the wall. Oh, I'm far too quick. I'm too quick. The game can't even hold up. Oh no. No, he's only got a bloody balls of time, hasn't he? It was going so well. No! No! Ooh, that's an idea. I got a new idea for a thing. I might be able to instead create a higher stack. If I create a higher stack on that second one, then I might not. You know what? I don't even have to hit that switch. I can just use the ice blocks to get up. Oh. Da, 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 da. Okay. Oh. Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't look. He's fine. Come on. Very good. No, I didn't time it right. I did. I might go to jump that one. I want to try it actually. Instead of going back to the beginning, I'm going to try it. We have unlimited lives. As much as we have our health, but we have unlimited lives. So it's not like it actually matters if I die. I can just keep trying certain things. If I want to. So, like, can I just, like, jump there? Yeah, I can. What's that do? I don't know what that does. Oh, it does that there. Okay. Do I need to do that? Or can I find a different way of doing this? I think I might need to do that. Hi, Justin. How's it going? No, I fell. I'm currently. I'm not. I'm not. I mean, I'm doing fine currently. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing not bad. Currently, today, what we're doing on stream, and when I say we, obviously, as always, me. I'm trying to speedrun, but not like, not competitively. Just in a, this game has a timer for each level, and I want to try to beat the timer on each level. And so that's what I'm doing today. Because this is a very fun and satisfying game to try and play quickly. Is the Wii in question in the room with us? I think it is. And I think I have to I think this level was, I think it's a 210 level, so I've not done it, but I'm getting there. Hup. 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 Dang it. Can I just sub before you have to go, but you're already subbed? Yes. I remember the other day you came in. Yeah, I don't have to use that. I don't know if jumping like that is actually faster. But I'm going to do it from now on anyway if I can. But, penis. Okay, I'm going to land differently on that one. Am I going to make it? Yeah, of course I am. Because it's me. The one and only person who is currently subbed to by Blast Justin. Yeah. Oh, he said it. Run's invalid. Oh, if I'd have landed that, that would have been perfect. I could have got one frame on the ground. No. No, well, no, you're not. I meant the one person you're subbed to. I assume that you're. I was just assuming that you're not subbed to anyone else. Oops. I also have Siggy as a sub. Probably to Pokemon. Not been much. Not heard any drama come from the Pokemon side of the internet recently. That might be because I don't frequent that side of the internet. I'm a streamer. I need to have an opinion on all drama that's happening on the internet. I need to know all drama. I need to stream for 13 hours a day, and 10 of those hours are spent talking about streamer drama. And if I'm not doing that, I'm doing it wrong. No. I knew it was coming. And then the other 3 hours, one of those hours is spent almost playing a game, and the other 2, okay, if I get it fast enough, I can probably get the cycle there. No. Yeah. You know, I'll just start that again. You know, I've never subbed to anyone before on Twitch, I don't think. Actually, that might be a lie. I think I have. I might be lying to you. I've never paid for a sub before. I've possibly done a Prime sub. And I've had subscriptions to people before. But I've never actually like paid for one. But no! Bloody laser. Okay. Da, 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 da. Though that's most... No! Why did you not get up? I pressed the jump button! Though that's mostly because, as I've said in the past, I don't use Twitch outside of streaming on it. Even streaming on it, I don't use Twitch. There has to be. I have to be, like... I have to be just missing a cycle there. Laser. Stop it! Oh, that fucking laser's pushing me around. It's not laser, it's me panicking. And the other nice thing about speedrunning games like this, or, you know, just these sorts of games, they have a timer built in. And so I don't have to use like external timers. I can just be like, all right, I want to try and go play this game as fast as possible. There's a timer built into it. I can just use that. And it'll keep track. It'll reset itself. I know that. I think is it XSplit? Is that what it's called? The one that actual speedrunners do use. Oh, what? It's so annoying. Nah. Or is it live split? I think it's live split. I know that one does have like plugins you can get for certain games. So certain games allow it so it will automatically time for you. But I've also tried to use that in the past when I've been trying to do certain runs for games that I like playing. And what? Wait a minute, I've got an I think I'm complicating this section here too much. Not complicating is a strong word because I'm not actually doing anything different in what I'm thinking. I hate that I can get too fast there. Ooh, interesting. I think what I can do is, I don't think I need to, actually, no. I don't have to go all the way. I don't have to go past that, the thing. I can just do it here. No. But yeah, I've tried using, like when I've tried to do like speedrunning in the past, I've tried to use that like the software that they all use. But I could, for whatever reason, I just could never really get it to work, and I could never really understand how to use it. I don't know if it's like actually really easy, and I'm just really bad when it comes to that kind of thing. No. No, I went too far. Too far! Hit it! Hit! Oh, so over. Oh, we are so gone. It's done. It's done. It's dead. It's dead. Right at the end. Dead. I don't know what part time is actually. It just says with a pause. I don't have to leave. It's 2 minutes. It's 2:20. I don't think I was going to do it there. I want to do it better than that. I don't want to just hit 2:20. It's over. I'm washed up. I'm dead runner. You know, like how Counter-Strike players, once they reach the age of like 22, let's say, they're done. I hate these things. I hate this. How do I do this bit? There has to be a time that there has to be a... Oh, it's not, I'm gonna get hit. Where? How am I so good here that I can fucking beat the fuck out the thing? Sometimes. I hate myself. Do I need more than one here, or can I do just one? I can just do one, okay. Ignore that. Ignore that. What part of ignore that do you not understand? I don't need to do that. I don't need to do it. I need to think without bombs sometimes. Okay. Yep. Oops. No! No! Why am I like this? I'm washed up. Endless choke has returned. Nah, it's not gonna work. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh. The worst part about that drink is that I'm not sure if it's supposed to taste like that or if it's just because it's out of date. Da, 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 da. How far I got with the ice power up that time. No. I still have from ages ago when I bought that like pallet of Monster. I've still got one of the boxes of that under my desk. No, I've failed it. Make it a sub goal to drink it all when it's expired. I would die. Ah. I would die both because it's expired and because it's 4 cans of Monster. It is content, that is true. How did I manage to jump over every single thing that I wanted to stand on? No! You evil little rabbit, just stand up a little bit quick. Oh. It's alright. Don't worry about how much damage I'm taking. No. Behind schedule here. Not much behind schedule though, so that's good. That's off the edge, almost. No, no! Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm so close to getting that time right. If I hadn't messed up earlier in the level, I would have managed it. No! My speed! Oh, I was above that. No! Front page of stream fail and Pokemon might talk about me. That's true. And we do need it. There is a lot of people out there that are streaming in cars, and so I do need to die by overdose of whatever is in Monster. Being and it being out of date. Alternatively, I could just get in a car accident. That's also a possibility. If it is all just live stream fails is all just people in car accidents. But then that also sounds like a way to you know get my way to the top. I do, you know, that is something that it's got nothing to do with cars or fails. I've been, whenever I'm watching on like YouTube Shorts or whatever, so frequently, you know, I'll be on it, and you'll see a clip from a streamer, and the clip will have, you know, hundreds of thousands of views, possibly millions of views. You know, hundreds if not tens of thousands. It implies that tens of thousands are actually higher than hundreds of thousands. Anyway, I'll see like clips of like streamers on YouTube, and they'll have like tons of views, and it'll be someone that I've never in my entire life seen or heard of, and they've got so many viewers. And they're like, where are these people? Oh, for goodness sake. How about, where are these people coming from? Who are these people? Where are all these streamers that just appear out of nowhere? Back in my day, someone new came onto the block and had millions of viewers. You know, everyone knew. And these aren't like small streamers. These are like, I mean, I mentioned the amount of attention they were getting. No, fucking. It's just like 10k. It's like, you know, you found an outro song for me. Don't know if I trust you. It's not going well. Hold on. Let me find out what Vispheric. Let's find out what Vispheric has pulled out of the ocean. No, I don't want to open the app. Fuck off. What am I looking at? What is this that you have said? I'm not making it bigger. This is as big as it's gonna get. What have you decided to disgrace me with? It's not getting any bigger.
Stop! Get off! Don't make a fuss! It's the rail replacement, the rail replacement, the rail replacement bus! Stop! Get off! Don't make a fuss! It's the rail replacement, the rail replacement, the rail replacement bus!
This bit slaps, I'll be honest. You got the guy fucking in the background. I wish they'd had a small one standing on that guy's head. Actually, you know, this actually goes hard. I've changed my mind. That goes hard. Lorraine, you're onto something there. Lorraine, that is fucking... Yeah, no, I take it back. The rail replacement bus. Don't know what it's all about, but I love it. Hi, Halo. It's the rail replacement bus. Get off. Get off the train. It's the rail replacement bus. The guy in the background providing the bass to the acapella. That's like... That guy's voice is fucking going hard. In a world of, you know... Oh, the game crashed. I switched the... The rail replacement bus crashed the game. Okay, it's fine. That is the softest thing you have ever seen, and you have seen micro penises before. Hey, a micro penis can get hard too. I think. I've been told. You're just jealous, Halo, that your rail replacement bus doesn't have Lorraine singing to you. Alright, let's get back to the back on the old grind. Another day, another penny. Oops. You don't have trains. Oh, so you only have the rail replacement bus. So you must be very familiar with Lorraine. You have the rail replacement Dodge Charger, don't you? The rail replacement F Ford 250. Stop! Get off! It's the rail replacement Ford F-150. Stop! Buy yourself an F-150. There's a fucking Mustang is a Mustang, it's, you know. All the same car, really, at the end of the day. Got an engine in it, hasn't it? If you think about it, a train and a car is not much different. Both got wheels, both got an engine, both pull passengers. The American mind can't comprehend the European might of public transport. Though I come from England, where public transport is a little bit hit or miss. And also, I don't like using public transport, but, you know. No! Alright, everything's going wrong. Stop! Get off! It's the rail replacement bus. I don't know what's fucking going on Instagram. I don't get any of that kind of stuff on YouTube Shorts, but I also don't want to make an Instagram account to find out. Because the one time I tried Instagram, it defaults to thinking that you're a racist, so... And I didn't want to have to, you know, make my way through all of that. Just to find one Lorraine every now and then. I'm gonna fall off the edge because I'm an idiot! Ah! Elo's currently frantically making a pie chart, an infographic on the differences between all the different Ford Mustang variants. But no, Belland, Belland. I'm not going to take the Ford pill. I don't care. Henry Ford is the reason that the world is shit, and you cannot change my mind. If he didn't invent the production line, we'd be living in a utopia. Be gone by the time I get there. No! Yes! Oh, I've only got 1 health. Oh. Do not miss your chance to go. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Here we go. Yippee! There we go. If I'd have been just a little bit more clean, if I'd have managed to get a correct cycle to be able to get up the side of the where the pistons were, then I would have been able to I would have been able to save a little bit of time. I don't know. No, I'm doing it wrong. I want to do that, then go over here, do that, and do that. I mean, that is what I want to do, but I'm gonna have to try a little bit harder to actually do it. Okay, I can do the same thing there to get a bit to skip all that. Where's the bloody bomb? No! I don't need to go really fast yet. I can work on just doing it steadily and then build myself up, but I don't want to do that. I'm impatient. Speed up! No! Why did that not work? I should have been in there a little bit longer. There we go, okay. So that's what I'm looking at. I could probably do something similar here, to be honest. If I do it right and not balls it up. Like the dry wet wipe I am. I did it wrong. I'm not going to save myself. No, I can't. I need to find a position in which the camera feels nice, because currently, like, no camera position feels good. What a fucking rabbit. But the rabbits just came around too soon. If they'd have come around a little bit later, people would have loved them because they would have been like the I just want to see if doing this is possible. Yeah, it's definitely possible. I don't know if it's worth putting a load of time into me trying to figure out if I can do it or not, though. Yeah, because, like, people loved the minions. I have a feeling Activision maybe thought that people loved the rabbits, but they really didn't. So much so that they were willing to throw away almost the entire Rayman brand. Not that I have any special relationship with with Rayman as a game. I have played one Rayman game, and I beat it in one like 6-hour sitting, and I was like, it was Rayman 3. People were like, oh yeah, play Rayman 3. It's like the best one. It's great. Hoodlum Havoc. You know, only got a little bit of racially insensitive dialogue. You'll love it. And so I played it and I was like, alright, this was fine. I didn't hate it, and I probably would have liked it more had I not played it in one long 6-hour sitting. But also, I think I probably would have liked it more had I played it as a child and not as an adult. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. The fucking bird got in the way. Yes, hello. Lasers. No, I haven't praised the sun today. Why should I be? Not today. Not yet, because the I've been sat on my foot and it's got completely numb. No, so I haven't played it yet today. Because I was waiting for the event to reset. For the day, for the the daily task to reset. And they reset at 12 my time for some reason, which I thought they reset earlier than that. So I was hoping to get at least some of it done before I streamed. But I spoke about it earlier in the stream, but it's not like I mind talking about it again. I did have a decent amount of fun dropping nukes. No, I should have been in it for a little bit longer, but I might be. Oh no, because I used the double jump to get up there, so it's not gonna work. Yeah, no, I was waiting for the daily thing because I didn't want to play it. I was like, I kind of want to play it, but I didn't want to play it without gaining points for the medal, because I didn't want to play it and then get bored of it, but then want the medal later and not want to play it, if that makes sense. So I was like, well, I'll just wait until I'm able to get the medal, and then do it. It's so tantalizingly doable. I don't know how necessary it is. It's definitely tantalizingly doable. Good enough. No. Yes. I don't think I can like get away with it. Lorraine has more songs. What do you mean? Oh no. What? How is that an oh no? You give me the best news since sliced bread, and you're saying, oh no. Please do not send them to me. I'm being facetious. It's a lot of work to add all of them to the stream. You're right. Shit. I like the way you think, Visferic. this one doable? Yes. Is it also entirely unnecessary? Probably. Don't like these little fucking... I don't like the updraft one. It's not fast. It is slow and floaty. The things I don't like. I've done it wrong. I've done it wrong. I'm causing problems. Oh, the bloody bird got in the way. Oh, I'm everything is going wrong. I didn't even restart properly earlier, so it's not like it would have... Even if I was doing it on time, it wouldn't matter. Can I get over there without touching that? No, okay, I do need to press this. Ugh. I think what I'm experiencing now is the same as what you get, the same feeling as what you get as if you look into the eyes of Tommy Wiseau. Don't touch the lava. Don't flip. You had one job and you just about didn't piss me off. Don't fall. There we go. Huh. Sorry, I'm just feeling a pain in my torso. I took a risk. I took a risk jumping over that fire tower, and I'm glad I did, because I really I wouldn't have made it had I failed that. Damn it! I was hoping I could get an ice bomb up there, because then I could use it as a platform. But I don't think it wouldn't have made it high enough. No, a little bit behind the cycle. That didn't hit me. I was nowhere near it. That's not fair. Oh. Da, 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 da. I need a replay buffer so I can play it back. Okay, those ones are hitting me. Can't get up. Good enough. No, not good enough. Fix your damn game. No. No. That didn't hit me. At least it feels like it shouldn't hit me. There is a difference between it not hitting me and it feeling like it shouldn't. You feel like your uncle shouldn't hit you. I mean, did you deserve it? I mean, you know, if you were stealing pies off the windowsill, then that's, you know, you shouldn't be doing that. If your body levitates 15 feet off the ground and gets enticed in by the smell of a pie and you eat it, then, you know, honestly, that's on you. You can see on that one definitely not fucking shouldn't hit me. Ah, bit of greedy. Yeah, boy. Everyone likes a bit of greed here and there. I should get a pot of greed card. Oh, I did it wrong. A pot of greed. Oh no, I shouldn't have done that. So, whatever. Tis what it is. The fact that there isn't a barrier on the forward-facing side of that cannon platform makes me think that maybe I can jump up to it somehow. Forgot I had the ice power up. Theory, look at that. See, look, it's not alright. Fuck! Not greedy! No way. I will do the lava parts as scuffed as I possibly can. Just for you. No. Berry. Booby reet. Sheeby reet. No! I don't know why I tried. I was waiting to just instinctively went for the barrier there. No! Why am I like this? I did it again! This map's hard. It's not my fault. It's a difficult map. The devs did an update on as I was playing to make this level more harder. I didn't need to do that. Penis. Yeah, the map's fault. No, don't. It's not. The game shouldn't have put a wall there. I mean, I can to some extent say that it's the game's fault with some of these damages I'm taking. So I'm almost certain I do nothing different, and sometimes I just take damage. Is it? I don't think it is. I think if I'm fast enough, I think it might be possible for me to make it all the way to where those boxes were in the cannon. and throw an ice block down on the boxes to then jump up to where the cannon is. But it's a big if, because I'm currently not doing very well. No! Yeah, look. Why did that one do that? Ugh. I know why it did that. It's just me. Don't worry about it. Don't answer any question I ever give you. It is always. I don't know what the word is. Yeah, don't look at that. Stuff it. Some of these jumps definitely, some of the jumps that I'm making definitely feel like the fucking visual equivalent, the jumping equivalent of those images of streamers trying to craft weird things in Minecraft. I can't even do this bit now. Why am I so bad? Where is my skill gone? I was doing so good earlier. I don't have enough time, I don't think, to get and do the cool tech. The cool little bonus route. I found the way in which I think I want to be doing that. I need to lock in and think about something miserable. Why is it? What, for fuck's sake! Fuck! I guarantee you, I am not pressing the X button that many times. I refuse to believe that I'm pressing it that many times. I have to get sub 2 minutes to get badge time on this one. Ugh. It's doable. It wouldn't be a badge time if it wasn't doable. So this this part of my hand is gaining arthritis and RSI as we speak. Okay. Okay. It's fine. not fine. No! Fucking ice power up. So shit. I hate it. Ice in any game is terrible. I'm throwing it on purpose. Content. No. The difficulty comes from having from the fact that to do a double jump, you have to press A to jump, and then press you have to press A, X, then A again in rapid succession to do a double jump. And so if you don't do it right, if you don't press, if you let go of X before you press A, then you don't do the double jump. You can press this. You can press the trigger instead, if I wanted to, but I don't know if that's going to be good. I don't know if I can reprogram my mind to do that. So I think I might, and that's why. So I'm having to rock and roll my thumb over X and A. I think what happens with the with me taking random damage is that the hit sphere, I guess I imagine it's a sphere. The bit of the way that it detects whether or not I've been hit doesn't expand outwards. It just spawns outward. It just spawns at full size. And so whether or not I'm in it when it visually gets there or not, it just assumes that I've been hit. I'm starting to see the game in code. I no longer view the game. Shit. I no longer view the game visually. I now see the ins and outs, the intricacies. I have cracked everything. I could rebuild this entire game from memory. No, I won't prove it. I eat, sleep, and dream. Rabbit. I haven't even seen like what I have to do in the sections after this one. Not even made it past here yet. Venus. Run invalid. Ugh, I keep forgetting that I've got the fucking thing. Actually, also, I forgot that I do, in fact, know what comes after this. I'm just forgetting. Because I'm panicking, okay? Shut up. There. I still managed to do it, though. That's what matters. Still can't do... I can't do it right, but I could do it well enough. You know, I am doing. Now we have, now we've got to deal with the other power-ups, which I think it's this. Wait, do I get, is the bubblegum power-up on this one? Or is it the next one? Can't remember, we'll find out. This is a good enough kind of PB record. Okay, this is the gum one. Where's it a bit? Yes. I mean, at least it isn't ice, yes, but it is still that I still now have to come up with, figure out how to get all this to work. So now I have to learn the bubblegum physics. Can't see it. What? Yeah. Hey. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I wonder if it's possible to get up there. Was that a 2-minute 10 or a 2-minute one? I wasn't looking and I can't check now. So let's go back and have a look. Shut up, don't get ready, mate. Oh, that was 2:15. Wow. With a bit of cleaning up, that could be quite significantly better, but 2:15, I'm happy with that. I read to check streamer drama, but found most of the new posters good and a slop. What is that on the? Is that on the live stream subreddits? Or is that just, you know, on your front page of Reddit is just a lot of Guna stuff, and you don't want to admit that you're subscribed to a load of smut subreddits? No. Yep. Nah. No, leave me alone. Fuck. No, that's not fair. Alright, we'll just I'll just go see if I can get a lay of the land. I pressed A to do it. It's fine. I shortly after the when I played the Beaver game, which I said I was going to go back to, but I still have not. I remember this is. Oh wait, I could do. Oh, don't know. Shortly after the Beaver stream, I went back to I went and had a look at who was currently streaming it, and saw that it was a look at that. That's probably useful at somewhere, maybe. I saw that like the only other person streaming it or whatever was was like something that was I think it was called like it was like she werewolf fucking mommy dommy stream or some shit. I'm adding that last bit, and I was like, there is no way that I'm competing with a VTuber with a model that's a she werewolf. A she wolf fucking huge testicles streamer. There was no way that I was competing with that. I would send a link, but I don't want you knowing just how far up the ranks I am. Huh. Oops. No, stop it! Saved. Okay. Damn it. There's Tiger in there. Give. Damn it. Did I do it? Was that in time? Was it a 2-minute one? I hope it was a 2-minute one, because if it was, I did it in good time. I'm going to go back and check, because I need to know. It was good enough. It was good. Yeah, it was good enough. We've got 7 minutes to beat on this one. Don't look at that. Yes, stop looking at me. I am stretching the limits of my capabilities for something like this. Oh, the kill plane. Oh, that means that the bombs detonate on the kill plane. That's cool. It's not useful because the bombs detonate on the kill plane, so you touch the kill plane, but... Getting a personal best on this one does seem like it might be out of my ability. I'm going here. No. Right. Damn it. It's alright. Look at that. Give. No! I need that. I don't know what this does here. I have no idea. Ah, it does that. I don't think I actually need to do that. I could probably just get over there with the bubble. No, I'm trying to throw the ball. Oh. See, I'm starting to think you might be right, but I can't get a PB on this one. No. No. Good enough. Boom. Boom. Good enough. I'm going to assume that that was in, because that was actually quite significantly low, so I'm just not even going to check that one. I'm going to put faith in myself that I know what I was doing. No, I was trying to jump myself up. I think I see what it wants me to do on that. If I need to do it again, I will. I can't remember what I was thinking. I know what I was thinking. I know what it is that wanted me to do. I can't describe it. Oh, what am I supposed to do? What? Huh? What? Huh? I might be missing one. I might need that at some point. Oh, okay. That's what I was thinking earlier. Nah! Ugh. It's the sound of the metal pipe hitting me. Whacked me down into the abyss of the moon. No. Oh. No. No. What happened? Oh. I fell. That's what happened. Fine. No, it's not fine. I'm an idiot. Causing problems. A baboon. I've got the fingers of a baboon. And the arse of a bonobo. Anyone else made really uncomfortable by chimp anus? And if you say anything other than yes, I'm going to assume you've either never seen one or you're really weird. I'm not going to make it in time. Stop! No! I mean, I haven't restarted in a while, so even if I did manage to do it at some point, I'd have been over time. Can I? No, go away. Aww. I was wondering if I could like build up loads of speed. I can come here with one of these though. No, I died. I was hoping that I could see if I can climb to the top of the map. Huh? Oh, I thought I died. No. I thought I died and I was confused as to why I didn't respawn back at the beginning. Huh. Oh, it's going to be gone by the time I get to it. I probably should have actually picked up some of that health at some point. I think... No, because I shouldn't need the health, so I shouldn't have to map it in or route it in. Or... Test equals. Damn it. Yo. So what if I'd have just chosen not to read the word test? Actually, you would have seen it on screen. Oh. I take it back. I could try by removing chat from the screen, but that's... I'd have to... You'd notice... I mean, you probably wouldn't notice. Because the only other thing that... The latest follower and latest subscriber thing both are on the same element. So if I was to get rid of one, I'd get rid of all of them. So you'd have to notice that. And you might not notice those disappearing. No! There's definitely a cycle of that I can make. This bit's going to be a bit of a pain to try and do, I think. I haven't really seen anywhere where, like, because I know that there's, I don't know if they're hidden in every level, but I've not really seen anywhere else where those rabbits could show up. I've seen one more that I remember seeing, that I can't remember what level it's in, but I know that I did see one at some point. Okay. Do I... The VTuber playing this right now is pretty bad challenger for clout. No, I'm not going to challenge a random VTuber for clout. Especially when I'm not, I'm going, I think I'm going to go because I'm tired and I'm struggling at this and my hand hurts. I'm not. That's got this over here has a bit of a WinRAR look to it. We had some progress. We got two levels to go, and then I've done it. So I might be able to, depending on how it goes, because these final bits are, these final levels, maybe they're harder and so they'll take me longer, but I've got that one. I have so little to do that I'm hesitant to leave it off, but at the same time I'm not going to get it done right now. Like I'm not going to get it done currently, so I'm going to have to just leave it and see what goes on next stream. If we want to emerge a strategy that boils down to enemies are hiding in that village, delete it. No. You could. There's probably games. There's a couple of games coming out. There's at least one game coming out that I've seen that might be like that. Where you like play as a guy inside a massive cannon, and you like receive orders. I think it's meant to be like one of those like psychological horror games. But like you're in a big cannon, you receive orders to like load a shell and send it in a direction at a distance to hit something. And there's like 2 of them that I saw like that. I've got them on my wish list, so I can find out. There's Iron Nest Heavy Turret Simulator, which is a game. In which you... Do I have this? No, I don't. That's the wrong one again. This one is this, which is Iron Nest, and that one. This one here, where you are in a massive cannon and you're loading shells, which is apparently just going to come out sometime this year, and I want to play this. This looks cool. So I hope to... I've seen the person making this posting to like r/tank porn or something every now and then, getting people's opinions. But this looks cool. And then there's which is basically the same thing, just in a slightly different setting. And instead of like shelling random towns, you're shelling things that are coming out the sky, I think. Which this is apparently coming out towards the latter half of the year. But yeah, this one here is just, I mean, it's got either like a Finnish name. That's a Finnish name, isn't it? Or a Swedish name. That's a Finnish or a Swedish name, that is. Oh, the fact that it had puvk, that's what made me think it was Swedish, because of, you know, like the puvk in like the actual tank they have. There's a real woman in this game. Do you come with the car? And in terms of, that was the only thing that I don't want this game because that looks like AI generated. I don't speak any of those languages. Siggy? If I do this, oh, it didn't crash that time. But yeah, no, those are games that seem like they might be somewhat interesting. I've got fucking Parkinson's. I can feel it in my wrists. Does that make a noise? Alright. I like my bones in my wrist are all shattered. But yeah, I think I need to get something to eat and I need to cool down. And I can feel the post energy drink headache showing up. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna leave it. You're welcome for the stream. Next stream will be some other day that is not within the next 6 hours. I will. I do want to finish this and get final badge time on all of them because I am having fun with it. And then we'll see from there. Say hi to the kids. I will. I need to make sure. I got there's a lot of stuff going on in the background for that, and you know. Well, you know, we live our way through. We make our way through each day. You know, the sun ain't gonna, the sun comes up, then it goes down again, you know. Anyway, thank you for watching. Take care. And, bye-bye. Living in a wreck den is only a positive. Roof better than no roof. That's true. And you get plenty of friends in a crack den. You got friends and you got crack. What more could you want? I'm done. I'm going. Bye.